Q trying to hop on too in this motherfucking division, real talk. Yeah.
Texans, Ravens on EA Sports. Getting ready now for a Week 13 matchup.
You know, when you get a matchup at running back, like the one we have here today, you can just...
Man, I hate when I fucking get ball versus.
You can see speed and power with your own eyes, and there is a difference out there.
Yeah, I think...
Yeah, it's like, yo, I pick kick.
Bill Walsh, I read it in his book, Trust Your Eyes. So you're right. We look down the field today, and as this thing goes along, you can tell we have two stars at running back, and, man, just give them a little bit of hope, and they can make it happen. There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position. Defensive line shifting to the right there.
From the gun. Takes off with it. Jernigan with the sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end. The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting him run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
A look at the Texans offense. They will be expecting far greater efficiency today. A week ago, they turned it over on 3 occasions. The Ravens go with the dime formation here on defense. Ball was out. The offense was able to recover the ball.
Nice job by the offense that time, even though they fumbled the football quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
The Texans will take the snap from the 40. Launches it down the field. The Texans turn the ball over on downs.
The Texans go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
They come to the line of scrimmage in an excellent starting point.
The Ravens will take the snap from the 40. Slashes to the left side. And at the 37, he'll be brought down. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Bortles standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Makes the reception.
Receivers in the NFL now, they can get down the field and just give them a chance. That's what the quarterback did. Nice catch by the receiver. Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he's brought down by Brian Cushing.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting a run up the middle.
Perriman's Ravens in the end zone. That touchdown catch is his 23rd of the season, equaling Randy Moss's record from 2007. The Ravens now will tack on the extra point.
extra point is good.
He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line. The Ravens defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. First down at the 16. And that gains a few. That's second down coming up. The wide receiver shifting around in motion. The give. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. The defense will take the penalty. And after that penalty, it's now second down and 16. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. It's caught by Justin Hunter. Tackled right around midfield.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man coverage. Look at the defensive linemen talking. They're all now shifting to the left.
First down at the 50. There is a flag out. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. The Ravens will come out in the dime. The Texans snap it at the 41. It's Jalen Strong with the catch.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Second and 10. Lou with the grab. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Nobody cares. Just get the job done. Throw it deep down the field or throw it short to the running back, and look at those extra yards after the short pass.
First down at the 37. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
The defense gets a sack.
That's what all defensive coordinators love to see. They don't have to blitz, and one of their defensive linemen gets a sack without any blitzing.
Man, this shit is so good that motherfuckers don't block people.
And he takes off.
I'm looking at this shit right now like, I done gave up 2 sacks on third down, and the niggas just like literally running straight in untouched.
He did not try to force the football
This is
down
fucking lame, yo.
get the turnover.
The Texans call on their punter. Set up return. Here he goes. Gains 12. The Ravens offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum, and when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
The Ravens snap it at the 31. Looking to go down the field here. The ball is taken out of his hands.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
It's a grab by Perriman for a gain of about 5.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The Ravens are at the line facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. The Ravens snap it at the 36.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
It's a good job that time by the defense on third down. Find a way to get off the field. The defender found the way, knocked that pass down.
No.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Texans didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but man, that was pretty easy. The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody shifting to their left.
The catch is made by Strong. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
The Texans get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. 3rd and 4. And it's spotted away. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly. And this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time. And the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
The quarter is about to end. One more play first.
Takes it from the gun. Complete to Hopkins. Welcome back to the action on a day where defense is...
Hey, at this point, hey, I'm not making the playoffs, so it don't matter. What?
This series begins for the offense with a very good chance to score.
The Texans come out in a dime package. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
No, niggas just use these plays that fucking manipulate the goddamn defense. Shit is so lame.
After that catch for a first down.
And then J.J. Watt gets pushed fucking 6 yards back. This shit is the worst, yo. The fuck type of shit is that?
And it looks like they're going to stay aggressive in this quarter if that touchdown is any indication.
Hard to believe it. Here we are early in the second, and we already got a lead that just got increased. I give the offense credit, but somewhere along the line, the defense of the opponents has to step up and just be tougher.
The Ravens getting set to kick it away.
Is that pieces?
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
The Texans back out there on offense. Their last drive, they had 4th down on their own side of midfield. They decided to go for it instead of punting the football away. We both were wondering why.
Oh, man, some people just never learn. They keep going for it on 4th down when they're in their own territory, and it always backfires. And what do you expect? Well, I know what you can expect, another loss. You just got to be smart with your decision-making when you're managing a football game.
First down at the 20. It's a catch by Hunter. Brought down by Mosley.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
2nd and 4. He's hit as he throws it.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
It'll be 3rd down. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
And Morris is in the backfield. Single back set.
Got the completion. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. First down and 10. Has the grab. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. And a flag comes out. The defense accepts the penalty.
And another fucking holding call. Like, yo, there's like 4 of them.
After that penalty, it sets
I swear certain
up
D's
2nd and 18.
are guaranteed to give you a fucking holding call. I'm looking at this shit right now. I can't block. I can't do nothing against this shit.
Shows the speed and gets around there and gets the sack.
This shit is the worst. Like, this nigga literally has 9 niggas on the line, and I can't stop this shit. Like, what the fuck? Niggas don't get open, no separation, and the niggas using a cover 2 sick with everybody on the fucking line? Oh, I hate Madden right now. I'm about to turn this shit off and just play the division. I just picked the wrong fucking play and beat this nigga for a touchdown. That's saltiness.
Nowadays, these punters are all good athletes. You have to be alert for them to fake it, to run. No, not this time. He fakes the punt, throws a pass down the field, little wobbly, not that great, doesn't have to be. Still able to get the score.
The Ravens' return team is ready. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Quarters formation here for the defense. The Ravens have it at the 24.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain. When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing confuses no one.
The Ravens take it from the 28.
Wow, really? Yo, this is some bullshit. So, this nigga just used the same play twice, and his fucking wide receivers are pancaking everybody.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running
Cover 4 apparently doesn't stop inside zone block with the wide receivers at all.
And takes it all the way for the touchdown.
I didn't even try. I was pressed on these niggas.
Side of the uprights. He'll decline the penalty and let the
that's why I hate this shit, because niggas stay doing this fuckery and then they swear they good, but niggas just use the same exploits over and over and over again.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Texans now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Now 1st and 10. Going to try and scramble now. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
If you give him the chance, he will run the football. That's what he did that time. He tucked it in there and ran up the field and got a few yards.
2nd and 5 coming up. The Texans take it from the 43. Timmy Jernigan gets to the quarterback.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
3rd and 12. throws the pass. Got the completion.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
God damn.
The Texans break huddle and show a jumbo look. The Texans know that a fourth down conversion like that can be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3-4 plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up tremendously that you're going to get a score. Nice risk-reward play that time on the offensive side.
He'll throw it over the middle. And it's batted down. Coming to the line at the 37. Second down and 10. Running away from the pressure. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Now looking at third down. The Ravens with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Should have had it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hunter's going to go back to the huddle and look at all his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive
How the fuck I got a wide open dude on 3rd and 7 and he misses that shit?
Right to you, but hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon. Oh my gosh, what a well-executed and designed play that time by the field goal unit. They caught the defense completely by surprise.
This play set up by the long gainer. Up the gut here. And that's a gain of 10.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Takes it from the eye. There's a signal from the far side. The hands are up. It is a touchdown.
Well, even though they had bad field position, they overcame, and that's what you got to do in the NFL. It's not always going to be easy. It's a game of adversity, and when you have bad field position and you drive down the field and score, boy, that makes you feel great.
And the point after is good. The Ravens' return team is ready. And he'll start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Let's look at it from the defensive side. You know, what do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Wow. Yo, I'm so done with fucking Madden right now. This nigga just ran 75 yards up the middle of the goddamn field on the inside zone. So lame, yo. This nigga ran an inside zone against a zone defense that apparently blocked everybody inside and outside. What type of shit is this?
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Texans ready to receive the kick. Smartly takes the knee in the end zone. The Texans really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
It's caught by Justin Hunter.
Well, they call this route a lot of things. They call it a go route, a 9 route, or a fly route. And all of them mean the same thing. Run as fast as you can, get behind the defense. Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Snap that football.
2nd and 10 coming up. The Ravens set at the line. Dime package. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a 3rd and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Texans need to get to the 42 for the 1st down. They'll go shotgun here. DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
Coming to the line at the 39.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Locked in, ball is out. And the recovery is made by the defense. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
1st down at the 49. Now cutting to the right side.
Yo, are you serious? This nigga done ran the same play 4 times, and everybody's been fucking pancaked 4 straight plays in a row.
You don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL, but not this time. That long run goes.
This shit is mad annoying.
It's about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
Got a flag.
Ravens getting set for the extra point. The point after is good. The Ravens getting ready to kick it away. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Texans just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. And it's knocked down.
Wow. And that niggas play perfect D on that shit. Yo. Man is so fucking lame right now. This nigga's running a cover 2 and is shutting down everything.
The Ravens go with the dime formation here on defense. Drop back.
Nah, nigga, that shit is shutting down. Apparently shutting down the deep routes too. The nigga just stopped Jalen Storm on the street in cover 2.
This passing league now, it's hard to make plays. But a play there and another incomplete pass.
That bullshit. Fucking maddening.
Good job by the defensive line shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
Wants to go deep. And it's incomplete.
And then now the nigga just stops another pass
They're in good position.
straight down the fucking middle.
And it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Butler will be called on now to punt the football. And it's a fake. They're running a fake. Could have been intercepted.
I ran 2 in the business. I done hit 2 of them already. 1 for an 80-yard touchdown.
Besides the quarterback, even though the play is
But
there,
this shit is so lame. I'm looking at this shit right now. Like, this makes me not want to play Madden when I see niggas that can run one play against every defense and it pancakes everybody.
Bortles back in shotgun formation. Looking long. But it's incomplete. And with that, we'll switch sides and take a breather. We've reached halftime here in Charm City. Back to Baltimore for the second half in just a few moments. The second half kickoff is a comeback in the cards in this one-sided affair. The Ravens offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Wow, that's so gay. And I got a nigga standing right there and nobody gets over there. Get the fuck out of here.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
First and goal from the 7. Rashad Perriman with the catch. Johnson's in on the tackle.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown. When you get third goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Perriman's the blowout continues. Another touchdown.
Keep being aggressive on the offensive side. That's what they did that time. That's why they scored. They kept going after it.
The Ravens with an extra point try.
This is real gay, D. Frank.
An extra point is good.
This is almost as bad as when I played the motherfucking. Have you played the Colts yet?
The Texans ready to take that football.
Hey, let me know how that game goes, bro. Hey, trust me, the book and this nigga uses all sorts of cheese. I was looking at that shit like at first. I was like, nah, this nigga ain't doing that shit. And then I saw it like 5 straight plays. I was like, at first I chalked it up as an accident, but then they kept doing it over and over again. I was like, oh, okay.
Is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think you need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
They bring him down at the 29-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
What y'all playing on, normal or hard?
Loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. He's taken down at the 35.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
First down at the 35. Gets about 9 on the play. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And he is tackled at the 44. Third down now. The Ravens will come out in the dime. Here's the handoff. Just when they needed it at last to hit on a third down conversion.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown. What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First and 10. Once again, a running play.
Got a flag. The defense will take the penalty.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Coming to the line at the 40-yard line.
The Texans all bunched up here as they get set at the line.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up.
The Texans will use a timeout here
All
early
right,
in the second
well,
half.
fine.
At the 33. Second and 10.
Will go ground. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Texans think they're doing a good job this time by running the football on second down. And what do? They lose a couple yards. Now you have third and long. You better be careful in this situation.
The Ravens come out in a dime package.
From the gun. The catch by Hopkins.
Hopkins taken down.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
42-14. I can't. That one play he ran the shit 5 straight times, 5 straight touchdowns.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth
So
quarter.
at this point, I'm just like, yo, fuck it.
And they get the sack.
Well, it's all about timing. I got to tell you something. The safety did a wonderful job timing the snap count that time. Caught everybody off guard, and he gets the sack on the QB.
But I got 2 clock going, so this fourth quarter about to go fast. I'm about to join y'all on my fucking good division.
From the 10. Gets it out for the completion.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third.
Nah, hey, shit get harder with 3 niggas than with 2. It scales for the number of people in your group.
For the 11th play of the drive. Third and goal from the 7.
Scrambling out of the pocket.
He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Nice job by the defensive backs. The quarterback buys the extra time. He gets outside of the pocket, but look at him. They stay right with the pass receivers. Nobody gets open. Quarterback has to throw it away.
And it's a fake. And that pass is going out.
Wow.
It's incomplete.
I like the idea that time. They had the fake field goal pass on. It had everybody fooled, but it's hard to throw that pass in a situation like this. Who's throwing it? It's not the quarterback. Shame it didn't work.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Bortles going to take the snap from the shotgun. Williams with the reception. Jackson, that time, in on that tackle.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
First and 10.
Rashad Perriman has the football. Perriman's marked down after a gain of 9.
They get set quickly, ready for another snap.
The Ravens from the 27, trying to power his way right up the middle. And that's a gain of 9.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock. And that is an art and this team is good at it.
Yo, this shit is so gay. That shit has gotten a motherfucking...
Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down here. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Bortles going to take it from the gun. And this is dropped.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Second down and 10. They'll go ground.
And now, so a man blitz doesn't stop an inside run. Get the fuck out of here, yo.
What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. Running the football is a mindset, and it's one this team has today for sure.
You can tell this was the thought process all week long by the offense. We're going to go out there, we're going to out-tough the other team and just run the football right at them, and it has worked well.
The Ravens now move the chains.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
First down here after the completion. Bortles got it in the gun. Ball's thrown incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there. Press coverage all the way. From the shotgun. Max Williams makes the catch. This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. 2 minutes remaining in the game. What a drive this has been. Quarters formation here for the defense. Handoff made. And that gains one. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play.
Well, when you look at this offense, even though they have a big lead here late in the second half.
Touchdown, Ravens. He has just grabbed his 25th touchdown of the season. An incredible year. Makes the PAT. The Texans ready to receive the kick. He'll take it from the 4. There's a flag right there. The Ravens with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Snapping out of the gun. Surveys. Complete to Hopkins. Following that completion, 2nd and short.
This is what you do. Never give up in the NFL. Even though you're getting blown out late in the 4th quarter, you're on offense. Go with that hurry-up offense and see if you can get a score here to make yourself feel a little bit better. Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
The Texans are coming off a hard-fought victory, and you wonder on some level if that sort of played into the letdown we're seeing here today.
Well, maybe it did. Maybe there was such a relief of winning that close game last week. They're just not the same. They haven't put a great effort forward, and that's why they're losing.
And he hauls it in.
Jim, here in the 4th quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets the completion. Good job.
Time continues to tick away as they'll rush back to the line. The the sack.
You got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Going for it on fourth down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Has his target. Brought down at the 41-yard line.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
That picks up 11. That's reception number 2 for him.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Let's go.
First down and 10. Got hit on release. That leads us to second down. One more play, and it's in the books. Heaving it down the field. And they can't connect.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you. And how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance
Yeah.
saying so long for now.
That's long. Alright, I'm about to join y'all in a second. Do, do, do.